section of the article, there is an invitation for you to do something. Surely, actually, it is the time while you are reading the example of Hortatory Exposition. Hortatory Exposition. Why is it the same word with Analytical Exposition? Yep, Analytical and Hortatory Exposition are the texts that belongs to one class, but they are different. Well, to understand more about what is Hortatory Exposition, and then how to create this kind of text, what is the similarities and the differences between Analytical and Hortatory Exposition, I will present the further explanation. Hopefully that it will be useful. Check this out. As Analytical Exposition, Hortatory Exposition is a kind of English text that belongs to argumentative text. Hortatory is a type of English text which represents the writer's attempt to influence the reader to do something or act in a particular way. In Hortatory, the writer gives some opinions about certain things to reinforce the main idea of the text. Unlike Analytical, Hortatory presents recommendation in the end of paragraph. In this recommendation, the writer tries to invite and persuade the reader to do something. This is very different from Analytical Exposition, which puts reiteration or rewrites the main idea of a text as the closing of the text without giving invitation or recommendation. Okay, here I will present definition of Hortatory Exposition text that usually mentioned in Indonesian English book. Hortatory exposition is a text which represents the attempt of the writer to have the addressee to do something or act in a certain way. This is the simple definition of hortatory exposition text. If you are still difficult to understand the text, okay, so let's look at its generic structure and language features. The generic structure of hortatory exposition. The first one, there is a thesis. What is thesis? Thesis is the writer's point of view or the writer's opinion about the topic that is discussed. The second one, there is an arguments. What is arguments? Arguments is the writer's statement or reasons which strengthen the thesis or opinion that is stated before. The third one, recommendation. What is recommendation? Recommendation is the writer's solution, advice, invitation to the reader about what should or should not do related to the topic that is discussed. And then we go to the purpose of hortatory exposition itself. Hortatory exposition, it is used to persuade the reader or the listener that something should or should not be the case or be done. Whereas the language features of hortatory exposition is, first, hortatory always use simple present tense. The second one, there are several arguments that begin with the words like firstly, secondly, thirdly, okay? And then number three, it contains the recommendation that begins with, in my opinion, it's better, I think, should, I think, it should be, for this reason, should, etc. Okay, now I will show you the example of hortatory exposition text. The title of this text is Why People Should Exercise. In the past, I have never been inclined to participate in sports. Honestly, I didn't like it, but many persons whom I lived with kept telling me every day how good it was. Since the peer pressure was growing, I decided to go to the gym. It wasn't until that I could really understand people when they said exercise really help a person get organized and keep yourself in a healthy physically and mentally. For starters, when you are a lazy person, it is difficult to take the first step, but it is all a matter of committing yourself to something that will provide you a lot of positive feedback. Once you start doing exercise and accept and observing positive results, you actually enjoy it. It takes a lot of effort and strong will, but it's worth it. The principal thing to do is to participate in an activity you like. If you do, you'll start organizing your day in a way that enables you to do everything you have to, including exercising. You will no longer be a person stressed out without time to carry on with all your activities. Second, it is obvious that once you exercise, you will have a better condition. You will be a healthier and a physical way. It is probable that you will lose weight and your muscle will get stronger and stronger. Your body will feel good, full of energy, and it will respond immediately to any action you want to do. Any activity that has to be done with high spirits. The third reason why exercising is good is that it affects you positively in a mental and psychological way. Doing exercise helps you set specific goals which along with strong will can be achieved. When you do that, you are aware of your abilities, accept your weaknesses, and your self-esteem will be goes up. Any sport distracts you because it helps you not to think about school, friends, problems, among other things. It brings you time to think about yourself and no one else. It helps you keep your mind busy and to avoid dangerous habits like drugs. Doing exercise is very important to any person of any age. The positive effects of exercising, which I've already mentioned, are like a chain. Once you do a sport activity that you like, you get organized. Therefore, you start doing things the right way and get enormous benefits which make you feel good as a whole human being. You start living your life happily. The minimum recommendation of exercise is at least 150 minutes per week. However, it is important to start slowly and let your body rest from time to time. There are a variety of exercise you can do. You can just browsing from YouTube to find example to help get you start working out. Be sure to stay hydrated, eat a balanced diet, warm up before exercising, cool down afterwards, and listen to your body. To maintain your motivation, mix up your workout, join a gym or team sport, and track your progress. Keeping track of your progress or joining a fitness group can help you stay motivated and achieve your goals. It is also important to eat a healthy diet and hydrate regularly. So, what are you waiting for? Start exercising today!
So, remember that in Hortatory Exposition, there are thesis, arguments, and recommendations. So, in the next session, you will practice to find the issue or the topic around you that is happening nowadays. Maybe about COVID-19, what do you think? Okay, please practice to state your opinion, your arguments, and don't forget your recommendation related about the issue. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Okay, see you in the next session. Bye!